Hello dear students, welcome to ECE Academy Benefactor. Hello dear students, the topic of the class is Introduction to Cellular Network. In this class we will be talking about what is a cellular network, what are the factors for cell size, what is the formula of adjacent channel distance, advantages of cellular network, and why the cell is hexagonal in cellular network. Okay, let us start the class. Coming to the definition of cellular network is a radio network distributed over land areas called cells, each served by at least one fixed location transceiver known as cell site or base station. So here pictorial representation is shown here of a cellular network. Let us say this blue dotted is coverage area. So what is cellular network? It is a radio network distributed over land area called cells. So here this coverage area is divided into cells of hexagonal shape, and the center of each cell a transceiver is placed, which is shown by a tower here, which is known as base station. So the coverage area is divided into cells, and in each cell there is a base station, BS. So it is also known as BTS, base transceiver, located at the center of the cell. So here there is a mobile user, which is indicated by MS, mobile station, mobile user. So this mobile user will interact with BTS. Where is BTS located? At the center of each cell. Okay, so the mobile user will interact to this base BTS, and then this BTS will interact with another BTS of another cell and will communicate to this mobile station. So here we are at the definition. So what it is? Cellular network is a radio network distributed over land areas called cells, and each cell is served by one fixed location transceiver known as cell site or base station. So here the first point is area of coverage is divided into cells. Basic unit of cellular system is cell. Basic unit of cellular system is cell. The next point, cellular network supports both voice and data. Next definition is cluster. Group of cells is called a cluster. Cluster size is not fixed. Group of cells is known as cluster, and this cluster size is not fixed. It depends on the requirement of the area, that is depending on the number of users in that particular area, the cluster size will be. What are the factors for cell size? So the cell size depends on the first point, number of users. If the number of users are more, the cell size will be more. So depending on the number of users. Second point is depending on multiplexing and transmission technology used, that is depending on the transmission power also. So if the power of the base station or the tower of the base station is small, then small size is used, small cell size is used. So here we have seen the coverage area is divided into number of cells, and each cell center is having one BTS, base transceiver station, which is communicating with the mobile system, MS. Okay. So the cell size depends on number of users and on the base BTS power. If the power of the BTS is small, then we take the cell size to be small. Next one is adjacent channel distance. What is adjacent channel distance? So here this is cell 1, cell 2. Okay. Let us take the center point of cell 1 and center point of cell 2. The distance between these two centers is known as a D. D is adjacent channel distance, which is coming to be as root over 3 dot r, where r is the radius of cell of each cell. So how to find the radius? If a cell is there and we draw a circle around it, and from the circumference to the center of the circle if we draw, that is known as radius. So we can find the distance between adjacent centers. Distance between adjacent centers means the distance between centers of two adjacent cells. Distance between adjacent centers is given by root 3r. What are the advantages of cellular network? So, increased capacity, reduced power use, larger coverage area, reduced interference from other signal. So, next topic is why cell is hexagonal in cellular network. In a cellular network, the land area is divided into regular shaped cells. So, we have seen what is a cellular network? Cellular network is a radio network distributed over land areas called cells. So, the land area is divided into cells of regular shape. We have to divide the coverage area into cells of regular shape. So, what is the criteria for cell shape? How we will select what should be the cell shape? The first point is geometric shape. The cell should have a geometric shape like square, triangle, circle or hexagon. It should have a geometric shape. Second is when two shapes are placed, they should not be overlapping area. So, criteria for cell shape is geometric shape. Second, area without overlapping. Third point, area of cells should be maximum and the selected shape must have maximum area. So, these are the 3 points while selecting the cell shape. It should have a geometric shape, area without overlapping and area of the cell should be maximum. So, here we are having few geometrical shapes like square, triangle, circle, hexagon. So, if you see, if you are placing square over square, this is also a geometric shape and there is no overlapping also. So, there is no overlapping. So, the first two conditions are satisfied. It is a geometric shape, no overlapping. Likewise, this equilateral triangle, the two triangles are placed, overlapping, there is no overlapping in this also. So, it satisfies geometric shape and area without overlapping. Coming to hexagon. So, hexagon, what is happening? There is no area of overlap and it is also proper geometric shape. Coming to circle, when we are placing the circles, there exists a gap between the circles. So, this gap indicates that the coverage area will be reduced. This is suppose the coverage area and you are dividing into circles, then small gaps will exist between the circles. It means the area will not be fully covered. The coverage area will be reduced when you are selecting circles. Suppose if you want to adjust without the gaps, if you are overlapping the circles, what happen? If you want to cover this gap of the coverage area, you have to overlap the circles. But by overlapping, what is happening? There will be interference. The user of this cell 1 and user of this cell 2 both will have to share the common area. So, it results into interference and hence results in disturbance. So, out of these 4 geometric shapes, square, triangle, circle and hexagon, circles are not preferred. because it leads to gap, so which results in less coverage area, and overlapping results in interference. So out of this now, square, triangle and hexagon, these three are satisfying the first two criteria, that is geometric shape and there is no overlapping also. So why hexagon is preferred over these two? So coming to the third point, the area of the cell is maximum compared to square and triangle. So the third point is satisfying, the area of the cell should be maximum. Okay, so that's what written here. Square, triangle and hexagon are geometrical shapes and there is no overlapping area, but hexagon is preferred for cell shape due to proper geometric shape, no area of overlapping, no gap, area of cell is maximum. Area of the cell is maximum. So compared to square and triangle, the area of the cell is maximum in hexagon. So we prefer the cell shape to be hexagon. So the very important formula we came across is adjacent channel distance D is given by root over 3 dot R. Okay. So cellular network is a radio network distributed over land areas called cell, each served by at least one fixed location transceiver known as cell site or base station. I hope you have understood the class. If you have any queries, you can post in the comment section. Thank you. Good luck, students.